Hey guys, it's Melly. Happy Christmas in July. We made some Christmas cards this week, giving, it's coming up to that time of year. This is one of the cards that we made using some of our old papers and some of our new stamp sets. So we've used the punny stamp set and the little moo cow and some older sets as well. So this has die cuts with it, thin cuts, and so you can smash out a whole lot of cards all at once by using the thin cuts. So you don't have to do fussy cutting, which is great. So I'm going to show you how we do it. So we're going to use a little moo cow. Love him. We're going to use the Intense Black ink because we're going to be doing some colouring in with the tri-blend markers. So we're going to stamp him on like so. So cute. Alright. Because I want a little bit of colour in that background there. There's also the background stamp on the punny stamp set, so we'll use that one in roughly around about the middle. Now the Versamat that I'm working with has a craft side, which is really easy to wash, which I love, and the sponge side as well, so that's really good for stamping and for other things that you need that a little bit of give in there for. So just going to use that when I'm doing my block stamping so I can get a little bit more adherence to the paper. Alright, so the next step, we're going to do a little branch that's going to go in the cow's mouth. So I'm going to get off, this is the old stamp set that we're using. That I have. I've kept a lot of my old Christmas stamp sets because that's something you always need, Christmas stamp sets. Alright, so with the production style, I'm going to give you a bit of a hint. So we're going to go stamp out a whole heap of these branches. Got that on the wrong side of the stamp set, I think. Should turn that around. So we're going to go stamp a whole heap of those branches out all at once. So you can see production style, this would actually be pretty quick because you would have already stamped out and done the thin cuts with your moo cows. So it wouldn't actually take much time when you actually wanted to do like 25 of them all at once, for example. I should have put that on a smaller block because I've got a bit of ink on the edge, but it's okay. So I want to give you a little hint when you're doing a whole lot of production line ones. So we've got these tiny little baubles that we're going to use here. So we're going to take them off of the sheet and we're going to put them upside down where we want them to go. So they're hanging off the branches. So once you're happy with the position of those, you get your block with the flat side, hold it over the top, pick them up. So they're on the block all ready to go now. So now it's a matter of going through and stamping up the whole lot all at once instead of having to stamp them individually. So it saves you a stack of time, still looks really cute and impressive, and it's handmade still, so it just saves you a couple of minutes time. So I'm just going to go through and stamp the rest of them while I'm going. Still have a few of these kits left for sale. There we go, that'll do. So we've got a whole lot of them. So I'm going to get some that I coloured in earlier and one that I cut out earlier. in these ones. And we're going to put our card together. So to start with, we're going to use the tri-blend markers. So I'm just going to colour in the baubles, just to try and colour in with the same colours as the paper as well, with that in the background. I love these markers because they have 3 different colours in one, the light, the medium and the dark, so they're nice and easy to blend, which is fantastic. Just going to put some dots on that one. And the yellow for the star. There we go. So I've coloured in the Moo Cow previously. Forgot to do that bit. So now we can stick that down to the card. So I've just got one of these and we actually don't need that one there that long, so because I've got adhesive on there, you wouldn't normally cut them with normal scissors, but these are non-stick scissors, so it doesn't matter if there's adhesive on the back, it's not going to stick to your scissors and gum them up, so that bit's not really a problem. So we're going to line that up with the existing stick that was coming out of the cow's mouth, and this will dry really quickly. So there we go. We could fussy cut more around there if you wanted to, but this is just a quick one to show you what it looks like. So we'll wax some more of this on the back of it. And pop it onto the card. There, like that. And now we're going to stick the rest of the card together. I've got our adhesive. I always draw my little arrow on the top in the direction that it goes, so that you don't accidentally break it by taking it the wrong way. And then these ones. It's a cute little Christmassy paper, this one. Not too over the top. Those little stripes remind me of candy canes. So there we go. There's that. And then we've got our Mooey Christmas, which is from the same set. So I just put the ink on the Christmas and not on the Merry, so that you line it up with the edge of the ink pad when you do it. So that because we're on clear blocks, you can see where that line is, so you don't make too much of a mess. All right, now I'm just going to give you another little hint with our craft mats. If you line them up when you're trying to find the center, then you can see that line there's the center. So you line that up, see where the edges are on that, so you know where your spot is. So hold it off the card, line it up. There we go. You got that. Put it on the card base. It's always a good idea to open your card before you stick it down to the card front to make sure that you have your card facing the right way. And there you go. Card's done. See ya.